Tosin disappointed me yesterday after all the praises I showered on him in our last game against Club America.
The leadership of Reece James has a question mark.
So our game against Man City, most of our players weren't in their best, probably not in their best positions and what have you. Today we want to give you more insight as to what actually happened departmentally and with the individual players. As usual, I have my man Snapped in the building.
Yes, I'm here.
As usual, I also have my man Armando.
GH
Armando is in the building as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you
and
so
to you,
much.
welcome to the show as well. Thank you for always being a part of this amazing show we are putting together for all Chelsea fans or all Chelsea tribe.
Yeah.
We call it tribe. So yeah, if you are a Chelsea fan, you are definitely a tribe mate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and be a part of this amazing community. Right. So our game against City,
Yeah.
though in our first response or in our review, we made mention of a couple of things. Right now, we'd have to get into details
Yeah.
to dissect the issues for us to see what actually happened. For example, in the defense, we had a lot of defensive blunders.
Lots.
Right. So what? Let's look at the individual players.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the formation. I think he played the same formation like he played in the previous games.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
4-2-3-1. Right.
Yeah.
4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
Yesterday was more like 4-3-3. Or
No, it was a 4. It was the same.
4-2-3-1.
He played. It was just that Nkunku refused to stay up front.
Up front,
He was
yeah.
supposed to be there. So it was. But then, as we said in the other video, it was more like everybody was just fighting his own fighting. So
Yeah.
we couldn't really see the formation come to play.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but then that was what I saw, and even on before the game started, that was the formation that came out on the screen. So let's look at it. I think James was playing his usual position.
Yeah.
We also had what was his name, Adarabioyo, Tosin, and Colwill in the central.
Yeah.
And then we had Gusto was actually supposed to play at the left back.
Yeah.
But then he wasn't there.
He was always.
He was
up
always
there.
up. So probably those were instructions he had
Yeah,
from
of course.
coach.
Of course.
Right. So let's look at how they played, how they gelled together, their individual brilliance. What actually happened? Let's start with James.
You know, Reece James, like I said, I've been saying or I've been crying, is the best he's the best when it comes to just playing at the right back.
Yeah.
But you see, he wasn't playing just at usual right back. He was playing a combination of two positions, right back and a right centre back. That's what he was playing. You could see he wasn't
Because
doing
Gusto was
any
out.
overlapping.
Gusto was out.
Reece James wasn't doing any overlapping.
Yeah.
His role was just to be there, cover up and then close up when there's the need. And then Gusto
Was it because Gusto was almost out of the line? So
Exactly.
Colwill was going to his position.
Exactly.
And then
Most of
Adarabioyo shifting a little bit.
Yes.
Then this guy was now doing the double, right
Right.
back and then the centre back.
Yes, exactly. Because like I said, if we are in possession, the formation changes to
yeah.
3 back.
Yeah,
Three at the back.
exactly.
And then Gusto now becomes a winger.
Yeah.
So definitely James cannot overlap. And we all know James
He does best, yeah.
Exactly, when he's overlapping. Right? So I think James was okay, but still he needs his freedom.
Yeah, he didn't get.
James
as I said in the intro, it's like a lot of them didn't have their best.
Exactly.
What they want to do, they didn't have.
They
the
didn't
opportunity to do
have that opportunity. So that is what happened with Reece James. So I think we can't get the best out of Reece James at that position, the right centre back position.
yeah.
Because we need him offensively. We need Reece James offensively. So I think he was okay, but we can't get the best out of him down there.
Okay. So what would you rate James' performance?
5.
5.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 is okay because
Okay.
he was part of the problem because he's also a defender.
It was.
Let me come to you.
Yeah, so I'll
Reece
give him a
James.
5.5 because I didn't really see so much of him in and then out of the field. His communication, his body language, his everything was just off. It looked like he was tired too early. He didn't want to be involved. You realize that he
was
after
a
a
bit
pass
slow.
didn't go well. He wasn't his usual self where he actually like instructs that move on.
should
But
press.
he was
That reminds me, Reece James, the leadership of Reece James has a question mark.
He wasn't talking.
No.
I didn't see him communicate
Like
so much. With
what
the team.
Thiago Silva would do, give instructions, direct players. Reece James is not doing that. It's a problem.
And then I was expecting that of Tosin also, but I think he wasn't also given a task to do that also because he wasn't instructive like as to yes, we are not saying you are the captain, but at least you are
can take
Every
one of the
department has a
watchmen.
leader.
You are one of the
Exactly.
watchmen,
Yeah.
so it's you that can tell us, or aside the goalkeeper, you that can tell the other
Yeah.
players this can go wrong if we move from here. So let's maintain because there's some experience to your game. So
Yeah.
at least we try to see that. So like I'm saying, Reece James will also get a 5.5 from me
Yeah.
because but all in all, I just
I think I also share similar sentiments. We need to probably I don't know whether it's, you remember the other time we were talking about resting him and all of that. Probably he's tired. Probably he's I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying. Right.
He's under suspension for the first
Few games
few
of
the
yes,
season. So I'm
yes.
sure he would have that time. Now we need everybody's involvement to know what can work and what can't
Well,
work for us.
but then we cannot say what actually the problem
Was, right.
was.
No, that's true.
So I feel that he might have felt tired or something because he wasn't really in the game as we expected him. So for me, I think a 5.5 is fair. It's fair rates for Reece James. We would want to see him command, though you are even at the right side of the defense, but we just want to see that command.
Yeah.
Like let people work, let them work.
Yeah.
If somebody's not really doing, if Enzo Maresca cannot shout for people to hear, you are in the field. You should command people to do what they are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Probably he himself doesn't know what exactly he's supposed to do. So how do you shout
Yeah,
for somebody
that's
to do
true.
what they are supposed to do? So going forward, I'm sure it's a learning process. They are still learning. They'll come back stronger. Now let's go to Adarabioyo. Well, for me, Tosin disappointed me yesterday after all the praises I showered on him in our last game against Club America. I saw him to be the command in the defense, but yesterday he wasn't really strong. He wasn't solid at the back. He was also part of the mess because we messed, the defense really messed us up. So for me, Tosin was in his usual self. I'm sure he's that player we want. But yesterday, I really didn't see much from him. So I'll give Tosin a 5.
Yeah.
I'll give Tosin a 5. Let me come to you. What do you make of his performance yesterday? What do you rate him?
Tosin, one of the poorest yesterday. I mean, if not his poorest out in Chelsea
Since he
shirt.
started, yeah.
Yeah, because he was miles off. I mean, there was a ball when City player was pressing him. He almost slip off
Gave
and then, I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe the intensity of the game
Was too much for him.
too much for him at that moment, right? So I think he can improve, with a couple of instructions, and then with the help of all the tactical team as well.
Yeah.
So even though it was a very bad game, but I'll also rate him 5. I'll give him 5. He made some kind of tackles, blocks, and all that. So I still believe in him,
And overall, what I also think was the pairing. The problem. The pairing was also a problem.
Yes, we talked about it before.
The pairing was also a
Very,
big
very
problem.
important.
It didn't help any of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that is one of the issues.
We could see a bit calmness when Bedeshik
Was with him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
they were very
going
calm,
forward, the coach need to look at that,
look
the
at
pairing
it,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
So what do you give Tosin?
A 5.
A 5.
I'll give him a
So
5
let's
as
go
well.
to Colwill.
Colwill, same thing, because he was also part of the problem, even from onset. He gave away the penalty,
The penalty, yeah.
which he could have avoided. I think he just needed to give himself a break and let Haaland couldn't have finished it better at that angle.
Yeah.
Coming.
There was somebody on the line to take the ball out.
I think that decision didn't go well. He could have,
and it wasn't actually his intention. It was just that he didn't pass where he was supposed to pass.
Yeah.
It wasn't his intention to foul him.
Yeah.
So it was just a silly mistake that shouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
If you cannot get in front of him, just stay.
Yeah.
Let other people who are in the correct position to defend the ball defend.
Yeah.
Rather than causing silly penalties.
Exactly. So I think it was one of the turnarounds of the game as well. So I think that cost Chelsea a lot. That particular incident.
Yeah.
Yes. So Colwill,
because it brought some panic into the heads of the players.
Exactly. 4.5.
Yeah.
That's my
yeah. Let me come
well, I want to give him a 5 because I feel like though there were these silly mistakes and all of that, but he played his best yesterday for me. He made some blocks and then what's the name of there's Bob, because of Gusto's involvement up front. Bob didn't really get it too easy because Colwill was there a few times.
Bob was moving. Oh.
He was moving, but
Bob was moving. I don't know whether it resulted into a goal or Sanchez saved it. Bob took the ball from the line. Colwill was there. He passed him with the ball.
That was the goal.
Colwill followed him. He went and passed him again at the goal line area.
For 1v1 defensively, Colwill is not.
He didn't try. He didn't try at all.
He's only good with the ball on his feet, like his distribution and his passes as well, and then strong in the air. But 1v1
you should have just cleared him and the ball all away.
He's not.
So maybe because of the mistake that caused the penalty.
He's not solid for a defender. He's not strong.
Right.
To me, if you ask me, he's not that strong. He looks like he's too soft.
Soft.
He's too soft.
Yeah.
But actually, with all his problems, but he looks a bit solid, a bit stronger.
The stature alone will scare you.
Yeah, he looks a bit stronger. But Colwill looks too too much for me. So for me, I think Colwill deserves a 4.5. To be honest with you, because I don't know, he's just not cutting it for me. He's just not cutting it for me. Let's talk about Gusto.
Well, are we rating him as a winger?
As a defender. As a defender.
Right, that's just by the way. Gusto, well, it wasn't bad. He had a different role yesterday, which really had an impact on his performance as well. So I think Gusto, I'll give him 5.5. Taking into consideration how he was involved. He was involved in the game. So I think he only gave away the fourth goal. Is it the fourth goal? He also gave a back pass which was short, and then the Man City capitalized on that, resulting into the.
That's Gusto.
Gusto, yes. So I think that didn't help him as well. So I'll give him 5.5. Yes, for maybe just given a different role, and he was able to at least
go back and forth.
Be going, back and forth.
Okay.
And then defensively, he was still there as well. So I'll give him 5.5.
Okay.
But I'm tempted to give him a 6 because I felt like he actually did a bit, like he played the parts somewhat better for us because though he was up front, but he was back most of the times to help with the defense too. And then I think that was a good thing to do. So I'm done.
Okay.
So I'll give him a 6.
All right. For me, I think he to be honest, he wasn't as solid as we saw him in Club America. Even with the position he was playing, he wasn't really solid there. Well, we can say it was because he wasn't, but I feel that is not the case because it was similar role. This time around, you are not even coming back, so you should have played a lot more better, staying up there and getting the balls and doing what you have to do.
He was supposed to come back. Anytime we lose the ball, he's supposed to be there.
Yes. So now he wasn't doing that. Won't you have a lot more energy when the ball is up front for you to play?
Yeah.
But we didn't see him a lot on up front as well. He actually made some silly mistakes as well.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I'll give Gusto a 5 as well. Yeah, I'll give Gusto a 5. overall, I think defensively we were bad.
Nah,
We weren't really good at all because especially the first few goals were just defensive blunders, and
it was just giveaway.
It gave us so much pressure, and then we couldn't actually play because when you lose your game early in the day like that, it becomes a problem.
It
demoralizes your team, and then it gives you panic, and you are not able to play again. So I think basically, yeah.
Overall, the defensive, I'll give them, 6. 6 is okay.
Well, I'll give them the 6 too.
For me, I'll give them a 5. I'll give the defense a 5. They really didn't impress me at all.
You see, they didn't impress, but it could have been worse.
No, if it was worse, then I'll give them a 1 or 2.
For being able to get their head.
That is why the rating is on levels.
Yes.
So I'm rating them how
based
they
on what they.
perform.
But you see, they were.
If it was worse, I would have gone down to either a 2 or a 3.
Truth be told, they got themselves back into the game at some point, and that helped us.
Well, but then it's still cost us.
Both halves, the goals came in a very short space of time, and the mistakes were not made again.
Yeah.
No, but when you make mistakes, you've already made them.
We've already made them, but you see, like we were talking about being demoralized. It could have gotten better, worse. I don't know if you get my point.
No, but what the point I'm making is that if it has gotten worse, I would have given them a worse rating than I've given them.
Well, right,
right. So let's look at the substitutes. Who came in for Adarabioyo? I think it was Fofana. What did you see Fofana do?
Fofana was okay yesterday. Like I always, usually when they come in, like the minutes.
It's not
enough. But he was okay. He didn't do anything wrong. So I think he was okay. Defensively, he did some recoveries as well.
But I think Badiashile came in for.
Badiashile came in for Tosin.
Tosin Adarabioyo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Badiashile came in.
Yeah,
for
Fofana came in for Reece James.
Reece James. Sorry. Yes.
Exactly. So Reece James, like I said, if Reece James was out and out right back, then Fofana wouldn't have come in for him. Fofana is a centre back.
Yes.
So he came to replace him as a rest centre back.
To play the 3.
Exactly. So I think Fofana did well. Like I said, he made some recoveries, and it was okay. So I'll give him 5.
Fofana 5.
The time wasn't, many for him to actually show what he is.
I think I'll give him a 5 as well. I don't really have much to say about his performance because. I didn't see much. I didn't see much from him.
Yeah. So given the time he played for, I think I'll also give him 5. Because there was not so much.
Okay. So now let's look at Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy did
well. Buddy came on for
Buddy came
Tosin.
and stabilized. At least he just came, and then everything was calm at the back. Yes. So that it tells us that Buddy is coming back.
Yeah. He's learning.
He's recovering.
He's picking up. So I'll give him 6 because he was the game changer of our defense when he came on.
Badiashile.
Yeah, but actually he did well for me. Like you said, when he came in, there was a bit of command, there was a bit of stability, and then I think that's a good mark of a defender. Maybe he learned from the previous game, and then I think there will be progression from here onwards. So I would give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I think I'll give him a 5.5 as well. Because in the defense, confidence is everything. Yeah, being able to stabilize things when there is so much pressure means a lot. So for me, I think going forward, those are the kind of marks we want to see from our defense and all of that. Exactly. Right. So now, who came in for Colwill?
He played through the game.
Colwill played through. Colwill was.
But they should came in for Colwill.
No, but they actually came in for Tosin.
Tosin rather.
Yes,
okay, then Colwill played 90 minutes.
Full time. Gusto also played full time.
Yes.
All right, then I think that is it for the defense.
Yeah.
Right. So guys, basically, we've given our defensive departmental rating.
I gave a 6. I think. Yes.
Yeah, and that was why I said I gave them a 5. Yeah. All right, guys, we'd like to know what you think as well in the comment section. What would you rate the entire defense, the individual players, and their performances as well? And make sure you subscribe if you are just watching this video for the first time. If you are a constant, viewer as well, please make sure you subscribe. because there is reports from YouTube that a lot of you that watch are not subscribing. So please make sure you subscribe so that the subscription will go high and then more people will be able to view the video. Also, don't forget to smash the like button. It helps the video to reach many more Chelsea fans as well. All right, guys, thank you very much and see you in the next episode. Peace. We are out.